Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm gonna be drawing a girl in like a dress. Yeah. Obviously I already sketched it out. I'm just gonna be adding the detail to this. And now I was trying to go for a more cartoony style because I just wanted to try it out. Being honest, not a huge fan of the cartoony style. I'm still gonna try to go with it because I've already come this far, like 10 minutes into the drawing. I know, very long. So I'm gonna try and stick with the idea is what I'm trying to say. Because I might as well stick with what I was originally doing. There's no reason to really quit. It's not bad what this looks like, it's just not exactly what I was going for. But you know, I think I can salvage it still and make it still look pretty good. But it might take some finagling. I don't even know if that's a real word. But we're gonna try to do our best. And we're gonna try to make this look good. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. There's obviously still a bunch of shitty sketch that you can actually still very clearly see. But I plan on doing this digitally, so I will not be doing the face either. The face will stay as blank. You can see a very faint sketch of a face, but I'll be keeping the face blank. And that's because I'm going to add the face on completely digitally. Now the leg should be like this long, so her foot should be like right here. Her foot should be here, so then her knee should be like right there. Okay. I measured her a little. I didn't actually measure her at all when I first drew her. I just randomly guessed. But there we go. And I was trying to make it look like she was wearing flip-flops, but considering I don't know how to draw feet, normally drawing them in a cartoony style doesn't really work very well when I don't know what I'm doing in the first place. Yeah, let's pretend like that's a foot. Got it? We can all agree that this is a foot. And it's very good. Okie dokie. Now onto the leg. Sadly, when I added the leg, I did pretty much put it completely under the dress. I wanted her to be kicking the, she's standing on like a beach or in the water. I wanted her to be kicking her leg back and her arms up in the air. But, I kinda did move all that with this, but the knees right here, I could lower it just a tad, but like honestly, what are you gonna see? Her foot and that's it? And then you could like see the flip-flop like peeling off a little bit, because I mean that's what they do, isn't it? They don't stay directly on your foot. I don't know, not a flip-flop person, don't like them. But, okay, so that her knee would be right here. Which, yeah, that's not ideal, but you know, it's fine, I guess. It's just, I just don't like it. But it's fine, so we'll keep it. Also, I kind of wanted to try giving her like some shape, because I did just try to just go like straight lines, but I don't think that's gonna work. So let's try to give it some shape. That's fine. It's not like amazing or anything, but I think that looks fine. Also, with it being cartoony, I don't want to add super high amount of details. So this will be what I'm adding for like the lines and shit. And I can also add lines in the back, but I don't know, I'll probably have to plan those ahead. Wasn't me. Okay, now time to add the part that I was kind of not wanting to do, but also wanting to do the most. And by that, I mean, I want to do this part. I want to do it, but I have a feeling it's going to end up probably the worst part of, well, probably not the worst, but I have a feeling it's going to end up not the best. I think that looks okay, I guess. It's not perfect, but it's not bad, so yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go like this, and then we're actually going to make this point inwards to her arm. Now, how are we gonna do the hand? I don't know. I don't actually know how I would do a cartoony hand. Because, well, I've been drawing realistic hands, and I don't really watch cartoons, and I haven't seen a cartoon in an extremely long time. I don't know how they handle hands. You could just say, oh, but Weston, why didn't you just look up cartoon hands before you started if you didn't know if you'd be able to do it? And to you, I would say, shut up, nerd. You expect me to look stuff up? This is nerds do. I don't know what I'm saying. I just didn't think of it. Alright. Now, her arms are just going to be like in the air, as if her arms are, she's got both her arms out because she's going, ah, or whatever. But like, not in a screaming way. I don't know. But arms aren't the bestest. They're kind of bending more than I want them to. Now, if I was trying to do this more anime-like than cartoon-like, I would say that bending would be completely fine. But I wanted it to be a little more cartoon-like, and I don't know. It was not looking as what I was wanting it to. Do I want to add, like, lines to her? I could, like, add lines to this to, like, give the shape off. That would make sense. And I could also add a little wrap here, like, for her, like a little tie right here for her stomach or whatever. Like a belt, that's what it's called. Or that would actually not be where her stomach is. This is right below her boobs, basically. I would probably want to give it a little something right there. Oh, and then I could even give it little frilly things right here. And then, like, yeah, I got the little frills right there, looking pretty decent. I mean, it's not really, but I could pretend like it is. Yeah, it looks a little like teeth, and that's her mouth and it's opening, but you know, that's fine. That's a look. Alright, we'll try to add lines onto this too, because I guess the whole thing would just kind of have lines then. We'll add this, and she's going to have a very skinny neck. Why? I don't know, cartoon. Nah, we'll give her a normal sized neck, I guess. I am realizing that I don't know how... Oh, I still made it very skinny. I am realizing that I don't know how long this video is, but I made it very short by doing most of the work not on the screen. I did record it. There is still a time lapse of it, so I don't know if you want to see that. Don't worry. The whole process will still be in the drawing, or in the end of the video. But this is about 10 minutes, or it's going to be about 10 minutes, so yeah. I was thinking about extending the video, but no. I think I'll end it with this, and then obviously I'll post a digital version in my posts, but you know, whatever. What are we doing? The hands. So how are we gonna do it? How do we do the hands for Cartoon Banana Man? We just kind of gave him 4 fingers because I couldn't quite fit 5. Or did I give him 5? I don't remember. If you don't know what Cartoon Banana Man is, Banana Man's my character, and I drew him as a cartoon. A little bit. Well, it was a t-shirt graphic. How should I add her hands? I could just give the little glove, but I don't like what that looks like. But the fluffy fingers, I don't like that either. A cartoon character with a hyper-realistic hand would be pretty funny, but that would take me like 20 minutes for each hand. And also, I'm not actually very good at drawing a hand when it's like this, which is what both her hands would kind of be like. I'm better at drawing a hand when it's like this and this, like when it's bending. So I definitely should actually practice drawing hands like this too, because you're gonna see hands like this too. You don't just see them in positions like these. Okay, what am I supposed to do for these hands? I always avoid drawing hands, and I've been drawing hands, but now how am I supposed to draw hands in a different style? I don't know what hands look like in a different style. Could I just go for 3 fingers? Do I want to go for the 4 fingers? Who frickin' knows? Alright, maybe this will look a little more cartoony when I actually decide to... that's 4. Yeah, that's fine. When I decide to color it. Maybe it'll look more cartoony then. I don't know, these hands look very wrong. They look wrong even for cartoon standards. I don't know what cartoon standards are, but they just look wrong. Alright, these both look very incorrect. So maybe this video will end up being like the 20 minutes that I would normally like to get. You know, fine, we'll accept that. That's not exactly, what I wanted, but you know, I'll say that I can always fix it digitally. Will I fix the hands digitally? Yes. What will I do with the hands digitally? I kind of think that hyper-realistic hand thing is kind of funny, so I might actually do that. But that really just depends. I've never actually drawn a hyper-realistic hand digitally, and from my experience drawing digitally, I do like drawing digitally, and I think I can make the drawings better. I can never do an initial sketch digitally, which is why I'm actually doing this on paper, this specific drawing, because I cannot sketch digitally for some reason. It's just not the same. I can finish a drawing fine, but I need that initial sketch digitally for the drawing to look good. Why does this look so wrong? I mean, this looks wrong too, but it looks less wrong than this does. You know what, that's fine. We'll just take that. I wanted to give this lady a round chin because cartoony, but honestly, I think I'm just ditching the cartoony point at this point. I mean, yeah, it's slightly cartoony, but like, I could very easily just make this into just regular anime style pretty easily by just adding some anatomy to it. Which is probably what I'll do. Which I also plan on adding water swirling from her hands, swirling around her, swirling up from her foot, and all the way around her. which I didn't need to add those scribbles right now, but you know, I wanted to. I'm gonna go now. I gotta put bracelets on. See ya.